Just hello everybody. I hope you had a great trading day today. Let's go over the markets and see how is it looking for tomorrow. Well, as you can see, the SPY continued to rally up. Had a little bit of a hard time. I didn't break out until closer to the market close, but indeed it ended up breaking out. I even got a little psyched out here on the market, and I'll show you where on the 10-minute. So you can see on this 10-minute, you know, we broke this flag formation here, and we broke under, and I thought we were gonna fall to the downside, but the squeeze was forming, and it finally shot up to the upside here, and I ended up changing biases, and I went up on this one, and so it was okay. In the morning, did take a small a short here on SPY, and then I tried taking another short here and get some of it back, but then I went long on here, made a little bit back. I wasn't going too big, just trying to catch a little bit of the move. But SPY, you can see we had an end of day rally, and I was thinking of that because Thursday and Friday of last week we had an end of day rally, so it happened again today. So, you know, I'm watching SPY carefully until tomorrow and see what we can do. If we go to the 1 hour, okay, you see this was our target on SPY. We came pretty close. If you're watching the videos, we set a target to around here, 140, 157, 159 area, and we're pretty close to hitting it. Are we finally back in the market recovery? Well, or is this another fake out? We don't know yet. All we know is that we're building momentum to the upside, and what I don't want to see is that we broke below this upper trend, right? And I don't want to see this and then we continue down. So in order for me to be bullish, I want to continue the momentum to the upside, break this downtrend right here that we previously broke to the downside, break it back up, you know, and keep and see a good reversal here on the weekly. So you can see on the weekly here, we're getting this nice doji pattern. Okay, if we can break above that next week, all right, that confirms to me that we're in a change of trend. So that would confirm me on the weekly that, okay, this is a good recovery, this is a real recovery, and that we are going to keep going up and probably make a new high. So SPY overall momentum's building since we called it here on this doji, because we had green volume and shift the momentum here. We've been going up, and the same thing with the Qs. Okay, you see when we were coming down, you see the momentum all red, right? And here on this doji, okay, this doji, well, no good, right? We have momentum still down with red volume. This one, no good, momentum still red volume. And then this doji, all right, we had a green volume bar with momentum already shifting in to the momentum to the upside, all right, or changing momentum, I should say. And now we have this flat bottom meaning momentum still right to the upside. So for the Qs, I'm looking for a target around 372, and let's delete some of these targets that we already hit. Okay, on the way down, we don't need them no more. And so you've been watching the videos, we can see how we've been, you know, hitting these targets. So you look at this one, we also had a target here, we're way above it now, right? So our next target here is this 370 on the daily. If we go to the 1 hour, we can give you some day trading targets. We're pretty close to that 372, so around that area right there, we're gonna have resistance. So we'll see what the markets do tomorrow. But again, momentum we're to the bullish side, and we are going to continue up as long as we keep forming those flat bottoms on the daily. Okay, so beautiful reversal here. The candles, they told us the story, and that's why I love using the Heiken Ashi candles. I mean, whatever works for you, you know, but this is what works for me, and I'm telling you. So if you don't have a certain strategy or you don't know how to time it, hopefully these videos help you. So we're near support, right? And where dojis work the best is near support or resistance. And when we're near that, we're looking for confirmation with these two indicators. All right, for change of trend. So we're still below the EMAs, guys. That's why my candles are red. So until we start peaking above, when we see a yellow, one of these yellow, that means, all right, we're starting to get above the EMAs. And then when we do that, then we just kind of ride the trend, ride the EMAs. So, but good dip buys if you bought in this area of support. So that's the Qs. And the VIX also, you know, was breaking all sorts of supports today, which made the market go up. So the VIX, you know, it has some room to go down to about right there is where my next resistance, support is. And if that breaks, then we can expect it to come down here on the VIX. So you can see here we hit the targets. It was right there. We hit the targets going all the way up. You see this? I'm gonna erase them already because they're just getting in the way. All right. So now that we're on the way down, this is what we're looking for. If it breaks that, then we'll see this trend. Once we get to this trend, we better watch for a potential market pullback on this area if we get a bounce here on the VIX. All right. So what are we watching for tomorrow? All right. Tomorrow, let's look at it. Some inside bar plays first that are here on my scanners. Okay, WKHS again. I think I pulled this up yesterday. Had a nice, pretty decent run today, but I'm not into that. Pfizer had a great bounce here on the daily. We hit I set targets here on the 1 hour. You can see we hit 1, 2, and now we got a doji and a flat top. So we'll see. This thing is squeezing. We did get green volume, so we can hold. If it doesn't hold, you know, it can come to the bottom. But we have an inside bar. So inside bars, you already know we play the top, the break of the top or the break of the bottom. Put alerts there. Whatever breaks, you play that side of the momentum. Apple was also an inside bar. Let's keep on Apple. Now Apple's getting interesting here. All right, so Apple we hit here our first target, and we bounced up here on Apple. So Apple also had great, amazing earnings, and we are. You can see we'll put a target here, and on the 1 hour. That's why it's small, but you can see we hit it already and we passed it. So we are double topping here on the daily. Let's look at the 1 hour. All right, so we need to break above this 177 area for some more upside on Apple and potentially hit that high of 183. So keep that on watch. Put some alerts around those area. A great play here on Apple. Look at this. This is the 2 hour. Let me go to the 1 now. So the markets overall today wasn't very strong. They were kind of, in the morning we dipped, and then we had a little bit of a recovery, and then we kind of traded sideways for the most of the day, and then at the end of the day we had a rally up. So it's kind of how it went today. Let's see. So tomorrow we are going to be watching AMD. AMD had some crazy good earnings. You can see we had target up there for later this week. Well, we hit that and we surpassed it with the earnings today after hours. And so we have room to 132. That's if we don't hit pre-market. We don't hit them in pre-market. A lot of times with this type of bullish momentum, we'll hit this guys by pre-market. So it's gonna be very, very extended by the time the market opens, and it's gonna be hard to get in at the open. So maybe we can get a pullback, you know, to 125 and then, you know, play this to the upside. It's going to be hard to get this at the open. It's going to be kind of extended to the upside, but we'll see. We get some sort of pullback. Oh, nice squeeze here on Apple 2 forming. Then we fired with the earnings. So good setup there. So tomorrow, Apple. I'm also going to be watching DWAC. I did mention this one yesterday. That I've been looking at this one. You could see our targets here. We told you when we get above this range right here, 73, we had targets at 78 and 82, and those have been hit already. So we can move them. Yeah. So that was, if you've been watching the videos, we called this at the break of 73.65. Okay, you can see we pulled back, and today we finally got above. So again, this one squeezed all right, you see the squeeze right there, 1 hour, and then we fired to the long side. So great setup there on DWAC. Tomorrow, let's see what the daily is looking like. Yeah. So yesterday, remember yesterday we had this flat top after breaking this downtrend, and I told you keep watching for continuation to the upside. Once we broke this one, flat top and flat top. So watch tomorrow. Once we break this resistance, this 90, what is it? 91, 75 area. You know, we have some room to run here. So probably hit 100 and something. So keep that on watch. Looks good, looks good. Great setup here on DWAC. Totally missed it today. What I was looking for is for DWAC to come down here. Okay, I wanted to get along here. So unfortunately I haven't played this, but it was a great setup. We called it here in the video. So if you're not subscribed, you know, you might want to subscribe, give you some great plays. All you have to do is form your plan and execute, but give you some great ideas. And then we have Google also. All right, doing good again here. We had the doji with the momentum. All right, shifting with some green volume, and then we broke to the upside. All right, so flat bottom. Let's see if we can continue. So again, on all these daily charts, guys, we have a downtrend. Okay, so we're not out of the woods yet. I mean, this is great. We're bouncing, but we're not out of the woods yet, because we can, on all these daily charts, we can just hit and then come back down. But again, I'm not a bear, bullish. I have long-term investments on this large, like Google, NVDA stuff. So don't think I want it to go down. I want the market to go up, but I'm just speaking truth. I'm speaking reality. All right. I'm not here to speak lies to you. So this is just, I just tell you what the volume is showing you. I mean, what the charts are showing you, and the charts, they speak more than anybody. So if we can break above this, bullish. All right, this is great, but we need to break this downtrends that we have on the daily on most of the charts. We can't reject them. Then that would be a great recovery, and let's go, man. Let's make some new highs. So Netflix, I think, did good today. Yeah, Netflix of this bottoms here, this support. Great. I think the support comes from the weekly. We've been talking about it. Yeah. Remember, see support. I mean, so resistance became support, right? Resistance. Then we break, we test. Now it becomes support, and we test. Now we come and test support, and you can see the crazy volume. Okay, buying volume that came in when we hit that support. All right. So that is good. Netflix, didn't have great news, great earnings, but again, the charts, if you play them accordingly, you can make money. So FX is looking good. Again, here's the daily downtrend. We can probably test it, and we need to break above to confirm a good recovery and a change of trend. So watch that for tomorrow. We also have Microsoft, one of my favorites. You can see Microsoft, we came to hit this area. Unfortunately, the market didn't continue to the downside. We didn't hit this potential targets, but we did have a one here that I erased, and we hit this one 280, and we bounced right off of it. So Microsoft, keeping this one on watch also. Let's go to the daily. So again, we're still below the EMAs. That's why my candles are red, right? So we're not out of the woods, but yet great great bullish volume and recovery so far on the markets, but we're not out of the woods yet. So so keep this one's on watch for tomorrow. Let's look at the 1 hour and see what are we looking at here. Okay, so we need to get above this 311.92. If we can get above that, and then Microsoft can, rally up a little bit. You can see here, this line right here, that's the one we need to get over. We can get over that, we can rally on up. So let's watch that for tomorrow. And I believe that's it, guys. A lot of stuff. UPST also looking great. UPST from this weekly support here. Great bounce there. So UPST we have room on 128. It's looking good. Flat bottom today. Momentum still to the upside. Okay, we have room to let me move this 127 area. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. A lot of stocks moving up today. Just remember to draw your support and resistance, and then play accordingly. So hopefully these videos are helping you spot the reversals, spot where your support and resistance is. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment in the videos and I'll get back to you on the next session. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your family and friends that want to learn about stocks. If these are helping you, I would appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe also if you like the content. So thank you, guys. Also, if you want to subscribe to my Discord, the links below, and you can hear me live at 30 minutes before the market and during the market open. I'm on till lunchtime, and I trade live with you guys. So if you want to join me, links down below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys mañana. Have a blessed night and enjoy. Adios.